don't know what to do. Yes, sir. Have you procured what I asked? Splendid. You've my gratitude. Unfortunately, I can give you little more than that. Forgive me, but I must return to my rounds directly. Ah, but in place of a reward, mayhap I could give you a tour of the premises. Only if you've the time and inclination, of course. What say you? As servants of the gracious hand, we provide whatever treatment we can to those unfortunate who are stricken by maladies. Yet, at times, 'tis not enough. Perhaps you will recall the parents who were here when you first arrived. An unfortunate pair. They've suffered no few hardships in the slums, and now, even their poor son Lubomir has, by chance, he was examined by a roaming man claiming to be a doctor. Yet, the family had not the money for the medicine he required. So, he was put into our care. Here he is. This young man is Lubomir. We've been administering the medicine recommended by the doctor who examined him, but he has yet to show any sign of recovery. To be perfectly honest, I doubt the soundness of that so-called doctor's judgment. After all, there is no shortage of ne'er-do-wells out there, willing to claim their medicine the only cure, that they might inflate its price. But I suppose I ought not say such things so openly. At any rate, I'd best continue on my rounds. Pray, stay as long as you wish. Come, come. We've medicine to prepare. We've enough to make a fresh batch now, thanks to a kind donation.
Psst! You there! Help me! Listen, the sisters here are good to us, but I'm growing weaker day by day. It started with a slight fever, and now I can scarce lift myself up. See that empty bed? An old man was lying in it till just a few days past. He told me he was feeling better, that he'd be well enough to leave anon. And now he's... Mayhap I'm just imagining things. I hope that's the case. And yet... Gah... Something isn't right about this place. Pray, should you hear any queer rumors about the Gracious Hand, come tell me of them, won't you? I'd see to it myself, but I can hardly move.
Good day, sir. Might I beg but a moment of your time? This is a place of prayer. Do keep your voice low. Each of our patients deserves our full attention. Would that we had more. Might you be a friend of Lubomir's? He's seen better days, hasn't he? There has been talk of sending him down to the basement, should his condition fail to improve. That is, the basement sick room. where our most critical patients convalesce under the Abbess's care. None of the other sisters are permitted entry, including myself. Teles, she gives the patients a special medicine. I know not what kind. At times I hear strange cries and moans drift up from below. Which is to be expected. Those who come here suffer all manner of afflictions, you see. And yet, a part of me is afeared for them.
So, the worst of us are taken to the basement. Mayhap that's the source of the queer voices I hear at night. And none save the Abbess can enter? If the gracious hand has a secret, 'tis the Abbess who keeps it, I reckon. You've done this much for me. Would you be willing to go further? I must find out what goes on down there. Oh, you've my thanks. I just can't stomach the thought of lying here not knowing. Of course, all the better should your search come to naught. But if you do find aught amiss down in that basement, should you find evidence fit to implicate her, will you help me see to it that justice is carried out? See, I've already reported my suspicions to the Sentinels, and we've arranged a signal. If you apprehend the Abbess, they'll know to come and arrest her. So I beg you, sir, find the evidence you need, if it exists to be found.
To get to the bottom of what is happening at the Gracious Hand, we shall have to acquire evidence of any misdeeds.
'Tis no great shock to me.
How might we enter the basement sick room?
Aptly said.
Suppose I can finish it tomorrow.
Stomach's complaining. I'll have an early supper.
All that fuss.
I'm to be stout, not merely peace. How can he be so cold?
Just remember, I've somewhere to be. It's really scary.
Sets my feelings down.
Same as the one I saw it. My head hurts just thinking about it. No sense straining myself. Just got to do what I can.
What should I get up to today?
Getting proper rest is an important duty in its own.
Up we get. We can expect a busy night.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
Ready to forge on?
Mayhap I really would have been better off a baker.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
The pursuit of betterment is an endless journey. Medicine! 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 Now!
Oh, someone help me. Jahan? Bruno, where have you gone?
Mate?
Perhaps it would serve us well to track down the former patients mentioned in these records of treatment.
True enough.
It is my duty to devote my life to prayer and virtue.
You're back. Pray, tell me, have you found anything? What? You found a medicine used only in the basement sick room? I don't like the sound of that. Do you think... Could I trouble you to look into this? Mayhap you could show it to the doctor I saw before coming here. Radcliffe, his name was. He's staying in the rest town. Pray, sir, do what you can. I must know.
Methinks we would do well...
You're back. Pray, tell me, have you found anything? These look like records of Jahan and Bruno. I know these two. They left here not long ago, fit as a pair of fiddles. I recall them being especially meek to the abbess. Mayhap that's what got them out safely. At any rate, they may know aught of use. Loath as I am to ask more of you, perhaps you would speak to them in my stead?
Suppose that's enough for me.
I'm aching for a fight. Any loose coin about? Enough to make me rich.
Got to think about what's
Lady Eleanor's a goodly person, a saint-like. Her earnest care saw me back to full health. I wavered between life and death for quite some time in that basement sick room, and she watched o'er me through it all. Let aunt say as I miss that basement, mind. 'Tis an eerie place, dark and shadowy, filled with the moaning of the sick. Suppose 'tis only to be expected, given the state of those assembled. I'm sure I was moaning too.
Elena? Ah, yes. The Abbess of the Gracious Hand. A fine woman by all accounts. I was in her care once myself, but I must admit, I've always felt there's something off about her. You see, I was only a little under the weather when I entered her care. But then I started getting sicker and sicker till I was certain death would come for me. In the end, I survived, but methinks I was one of the lucky few. And once, I saw her, the abbess. She handed him a large parcel, all wrapped up. You'd think 'twere medicine, but I'd not have bought medicine from a man like that. They were whispering, but I did hear one of them say aught about keeping quiet. Where'd they meet? 'Twas in the square in the eastern part of the common quarter, and always a night, as I recall.
Nice sleep on my woes,
Someone to talk to. Every minute of this existence is
My bare hands. And I shan't resist.
My legs are fair number.
What should I do?
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
Right, door's locked. That should do it. I've been on my feet all day. My legs are as lead.
Here.
Aye, this is plenty. Lord Phaesus is like to be in your debt. Nicely done. Suppose it can't have been easy to procure this much so quickly.
You suppose wrong. I command their full faith. 'Tis simple for me to extract what I—
Ha! You're a fearsome one. Here's hoping I ne'er end up in your care.
Enough. I gave you yours, now you give me mine. I'd not be seen here with you.
Ah, of course. Wouldn't want to hurt the Lady Saint's image in the eyes of—
Glad we understand each other.
Aye, be seeing you.
This is not the first we've heard of Lord Phaesus. What could his aim be, I wonder?
How very peculiar.
It's a thankless job, this.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their cost.
Out of the cart, all of you. This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
I cannot help but be wary.
So stiff after a day's patrol.
Off we trot. If you're in need of a ride.
We're still in the fight! We'll pull through yet!
You have my protection. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items.
Let me get that.
Need anything?
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Aye? In need of a doctor, are you? What's this you're giving me? Oh, I see. You want me to run some sort of test on this? Interesting. Well, you've certainly piqued my curiosity. But naturally, I'll need a bit of time with it. Come back again in... oh, I don't know.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
Where was I bound again?
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
Is aught of this your
Where are you going?
this calling I've chosen at times?
Looking to gain entry to Myrddin's Manor, are you? First, he'll sweep you a look from head to toe. Then he'll ask that how you present yourself when visiting someone, and slam the door in your face. That ponce. You'd think he'd know not to expect noble manners from us common folk.
It's this way.
You'd think they'd learn by now, not to let them try this.
Ah, there you are. You've come at a good time. I've just finished running those tests. I must ask, where did you acquire that concoction? 'Tis a fell thing you got there. To be plain, 'tis more poison than physic. It has the potential to heal one's ailment, certainly. But only if they could survive long enough, which isn't likely. Worse still, it has addictive properties that are likely to cause the patient to become dependent on its deadly effects. I say patient, but I should hope whoever made this did not intend it as a method of treatment. You'd have to be well and truly mad to attempt such a thing. Worse still, it has addictive properties. I say patient.
Living's hard, but dreams are free, I say.
Is there anything to do round here? Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Wait for the equipment to come.
Where are you going?
Sleep like a log tonight.
Only fools and
Can't help
urchins
but see a
boast of their fight.
turncoat in every face. What the?
This ox cart's bound for Vernworth. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Ain't got the foggiest.
Only fools and urchins boast of their coin.
Well, this is no good. Can't let myself-
Bleeding amateurs. No respect for this.
Off we trot. Lots to do. From bad, we are none of us alike in vocation.
I will protect you. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
if I've ever seen them.
Ice attacks would only be to its advantage. We'll have to try something else.
Find me a mark. Fine.
That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive.
Sleep or a comfy bedroll. Let them talk. I'm too old to care. Oh, someone talked about this. I'd not come.
Is there aught I can help you with? Oh, if you're looking for Lubomir, he's not allowed visitors, I'm afraid. Not even family. Even we're not allowed to go see him. No need to worry, though. The Abbess is tending to him personally.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
What are you doing? Unhand me this.
Many thanks for your assistance in this matter. Elena is being questioned as we speak. Suffice to say, your testimony, combined with the evidence you've procured, have cast a great deal of suspicion upon the Abbess that she isn't like to pray have this, sir. 'Tis your reward for aiding us in our duty to this city.
What business have you?
You. I wonder how you must feel. Do you think yourself just? If so, there are many in this world who require salvation. I merely borrowed the aid of those who could offer, just as there are theories. And, whatever the sickly folk, I merely gave their deaths a grip.
Might not one of the bandits in Vernworth's jail know of the methods employed by thieves and their ilk? Very well. I'll guide you there directly.
I can make no sense of this.
I shan't let them harm you. And their ilk? Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
It is no great shock to me. Getting proper rest isn't important. A good sleep does wonders.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Is this a challenge arisen to see who can keep pace?
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
I can make no sense of this.
Is there anything to do down here?
To break the law is to be thrown in jail.
I've heard that jailers are paid a pittance, despite the hardships of their work.
Then we'd best keep some coin on hand to ease our potential warders' suffering, and make them an ally to our cause.
Really now? You mustn't shirk your...
Oh, heavens above! What are we to do? 'Twas you, wasn't it? You took the abyss from us. The acts she committed were unforgivable. This I cannot deny. But what do you expect will befall the rest of us in her absence? Without the abyss, we cannot possibly attend to all our patients. Without her guidance, I... Forgive me. 'Twas an improper thing to say in light of the lives taken so unjustly. I will do what I can, but I fear I cannot attend to everyone here. Might I beg but a moment of your time?
Do not approach me. Good day, sir.
I will do what I can.
Then I shall remain by your side.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
Aye, this here deal looks to be
Bit bland. What can I throw in?
Lost track of time. This place is too comfortable.
This ox cart will not take you anywhere till I've had my due. What to make of this?
The townspeople depend.
How dare you!
What must needs be done?
It's Cyclops!
Our ice attacks are wasted on this road.
I will protect you. I grant you life and stand.
My sword strikes true.
Seems we have a great guard.
A reckless opponent makes for easy prey.
Understood.
Dare incite my wrath.
Well done.
Think to be caught unawares. I am shamed.
We ought to consider this a lesson. This is what befalls one who lets down their guard.
Thank you kindly. I did not mean to trouble you.
Take a moment to recover. You needn't push yourself.
This looks as good a place as any.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle.
I'm nodding off where I stand. Wonder if there's any easy word.
What? You had the abbess arrested? Why, she's the Lady Saint, isn't she? Ah, of course. That's why you had me look at that mixture. Well, I'll have naught more to do with this, thank you. In fact, I rather wish you hadn't involved me to begin with. But I suppose I could be persuaded to change my mind. Don't look at me like that. If you want my services, I'll require a significant donation if I'm to alleviate the effects of that so-called medicine. See? That wasn't so difficult. Well, you'll find that I'm happy to aid those in need, so long as I get my dues. No need to fret. I'm a hard worker when the pay is right. No need to fret. No need to fret. I'm a hard...
Stay with me, Arisen. Wait right there.
It's been a hard day. What's the point? Tomorrow will be no different.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their cost.
This ox cart's bound for Vernworth. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
What the? Who do you think you're fooling?
You feared?
Fine.
You should be.
All of you.
Guard all you want. It won't make a difference when I've grappled you, see?
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. Here we go again.
I don't suppose begging for a reprieve gets far with one of his luck.
I am well aware. I can do no less in service to the Arisen.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
We could pick some now.
Is that a statue I espy over yonder?
From this distance, I cannot be sure. We shall have to make our way over to it.
What the?
We'll pull through yet. Oh, what does this say?
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of it.
What is all in the thick of things, mate? Someone do aught about this?
Would that I could.
There's a calm in the air after sundown. There's aught to be said.
'Tis you. You can't know how grateful I am to you. I could feel death's hand at my throat, and that horrid abbess urging it to choke the life out of me. But owing to your aid, here I am, feeling myself again. Truly...
Good tidings, sir. A doctor has come, Sir Radcliffe. He's been tending to our patients, and I am thrilled to say that their condition is much improved. He's even instructed us on how to care for them properly. I am eternally grateful for his aid. We were in desperate need of guidance, you know. But when I told him as much, he said to save my thanks for you. I know not what transpired, but thank you, nevertheless. Though we have no doubt lost favor in the people's eyes, I shall strive to earn it back. I hoped you might make use of this.
Appreciated.
I'd have taken him for a charlatan, but there can be no doubt that Sir Radcliffe is a skilled doctor indeed. It just goes to show, one mustn't put too much stock.
I'll hold on to this. After all, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Ah! My body feels as light as a...
I fear I must attend to my...
Medicine? I've known...
Need someone to talk to? Wish I could go on an adventure.
I know so little of this world. Saints, I'll have an early supper.
I worked hard today.
What's your business with me?
Time to sell off what I can while I'm in town.
I wish I could go on an adventure.
Interested in my wares?
How can he be so cold?
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of material.
What's your business with me, cos?
Just be sure you mind your manners.
Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow and mind the ceiling.
Pray, speak up should you notice aught amiss.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
With the aid of Sir Kendrick and his helper in locating certain documents, I believe I finally grasped the true nature of this place. 'Twas a royal library that was sealed off by a sovereign of some generations past. In a bid to pass the throne on to his own descendants, this sovereign attempted to consign our king. Alas, 'twould seem that, no matter the age, the avarice of those in power is all but yet 'tis clear it serves them not. Almost laughably so. The sovereign's line ultimately fell to ruin, and now this library, so laboriously sealed, has been discovered. What can we learn from this? Those who make light of history are doomed to be crushed under its heel. Fine timing, sir. My time in that tenebrous jail has only hastened the deterioration of my eyesight. I stare at the page, but the letters stubbornly refuse to take shape. Yet these old eyes might serve some use if only I could wear the spectacles I had specially made. Alas, they were confiscated at the time. As I recall, prisoners' possessions are held within the palace storeroom. 'Tis a place, though as I hear it, masquerades are being held of late. Masquerades with a great many attendees. Should you happen to enter the venue, mayhap you would find an opportunity to liberate my poor spectacles. What say you? I am in your debt. With those spectacles in hand, I pray, infiltrate the venue and find the storeroom. You are my only hope.
Battle is best avoided here.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
Soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern.
When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten. It's a thankless job, this.
Oh, wait, another errand. I've a nose for rumors of every ilk.
You shan't hear me complain about an earl.
Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go, then.
Feeling rested.
Ah, how I've longed to...
It appears night has fallen while we slept.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
Feeling rested, I trust?